Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome you all here today to a very special event. We are talking to you today about features and options that we will be launching in the very near future. The BMW Motorrad Days that you are here are the perfect venue to do that because you can really feel and sense what the BMW Motorrad culture and the brand is all about. By the way, my name is Timo Resch and I took over the role as VP for Sales and Marketing for BMW Motorrad just about 2 months ago, and it's my pleasure to be here and together with the team to present the new features that we have in our pockets for you. When we talk about motorcycle riding as of today, there are 2 key topics that are really on top of mind of a lot of motorcycle riders and of the ones that might be motorcycle riders in the future. We are talking about connectivity and about individualization. And when we talk about connectivity, obviously a lot of things come to your mind. One of them could be that you, the rider, would like to be connected with the motorcycle, but also with the world surrounding him. And that's something that BMW really has something great news for you. Connectivity for us is a new option that we will be launching, and it consists mainly of a TFT display, which is a brilliant color display that really connects the rider in a perfect way with its motorcycle and the world around him. But that's not it, because BMW is known for customer interfaces that are really easy to use. And the main achievement and the main goal for us was to reduce rider distraction to a very minimum. And you will learn about that later again. Another really highlight and a world first feature within our connectivity feature is that we will be launching a navigation system which is smartphone based that is integrated into the TFT. Something that no other manufacturer has to offer right now. The other really main topic that we would like to talk with you about today is individualization. And I think it's something that can be claimed for BMW. With the launch of the R9T about 2.5, 3 years ago, we really started a trend that is not just something that BMW is participating in, but the entire industry. It's individualization and customization. And now it's really time for BMW to step and launch the next, let's say, phase of individualization. Under the project name of BMW Motorrad Spezial, we are launching a complete set of features, of options that help the customer to really design his bike or her bike to his personal desire. And that will be done through a completely new bike configurator. And that's unique in the industry. These bikes will be custom built in our factory. But to tell you more details about that, I would like to hand over to Ralf Reinert, who is the project leader for Spezial. Ralf.
Thank you, Timo. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very pleased and happy today to introduce you to BMW Motorrad Spezial. Like Timo said, it's the initiative of BMW Motorrad on customization and individualization. Before showing you all the details of the beautiful bikes here, allow me to go one step back and give you a bit of background information. Usually when you talk about or think about BMW Motorrad accessories, you may think of this. It's a top case, or it's a navigator. Our GS and RT and touring customers, until a few years ago, these were the people we gave them those functional accessories to go for their world trips. And that was okay until the year 2014 when we precisely here in Garmisch launched the R90. The R90 has in its DNA, it was able to customize. We had some products at that time, but I was standing here 2014 and somebody came up to me and said, where is the cool bling bling stuff from BMW? We want more colors, we want accessories, etc. And actually this was the initial spark in 2014 to start the whole project. And you may also have realized people are looking more and more for convenience, and at that time we asked also customers, do you want to have accessories with the dealer, or would you also consider to have the stuff ex-factory? And they went like, yeah, that's cool, it's like BMW car, individual. So we went along in the project, and this is, by the way, how we are being able to offer the X Factory offer, we learned from our car colleagues how to run such a complex logistics and planning system to enable that. Let me now come to the philosophy of BMW Motorrad Spezial. When we sat down 2.5 years ago, we wanted to have an idea what to tell our designers, what to tell our engineers, what is the framework within they should develop. And the main drivers are actually design, exclusivity, value, and performance. Design is driven by the idea that this should be a BMW Motorrad design, not just, you know, from somebody else. And that it should, and you will see it later, have a very big love to detail. Exclusivity is driven by the fact when you have a Motorrad by Spezial, somebody should be able to tell this from a 10 meters distance. On an instant, he should fall or maybe fall not in love with the bike and see from the distance this is Spezial. Value is driven by a big issue that is BMW Motorrad quality. We are expecting the highest quality level for these components we are doing, and the products are not aftermarket products branded with BMW. These are in-house developments, developed in the whole process how the bike it was developed. And of course, we are BMW, we are a premium motorcycle manufacturer. Many of those components necessarily need performance, and currently we have this under the naming of HP. That's all about lap time, fast, speed, etc. But we figured that for the touring and heritage universe, we need a kind of new naming and brand for those exclusive parts, which are less performance-oriented. And we brainstormed a lot, and we gave it a lot of thought. And then we said, why don't we look in our own heritage? And we realized in our factory in Berlin, if we are building a one-off motorcycle, a unique motorcycle, like, you know, petrol bike for a king or something, it has a certain code, and the code is 719. In German, it's called Sonderwunsch, and the special wish. And we said, why don't we call this new product offer option 719? Because it really displays the individuality of its rider, and it has something to do with our history. And I'm very happy now to introduce you to the product lineup, which is just the beginning of a history we want to start today. And let me start now. Could you kindly move a little bit? For the Heritage family, here in particular for the 90, we have this wonderful color kit. It's called Black Storm Vintage. And what you see here is not tapes. This is all real. This is a 5-layer coat. This is hand-brushed based. And you see this little here, this vintage effect, this brushing, is handmade. Every gasoline tank, X Factory, is different. One is unique. And these are available already, those color kits, since March. And from autumn onwards, we are launching the so-called billet packs. 3 billet packs machined, designed by BMW Motorrad. And these are actually the crown jewels here. This is the valve cover. You can later on, please have a look on the detailing and the love of those parts. And this is the front engine cover. And it consists also of the rider foot packs, 12-time adjustable. And we do have also this seat support. And going to the handlebar, we have also the brake fluid and clutch fluid extension covers. And we do have the 5-time adjustable levers here. So it's a full pack available X Factory. And since the 90 family is now pretty big, because we have the Scrambler, the Racer, the Pure, and the Urban GS on top, we are offering 3 design lines. You can see over there in those glass vitrines later on, we have 3 design lines which are perfectly matching the different colors of the bikes. So we have a classic one, which is more silver. We have the design Storm, which is more masculine in this gray color. And we do have here the Club Sport design. Very elegant, very sporty. So these are the great billet packs coming from autumn. And now I have to find my way through you guys. The next big news is our new special colors for the tourists. And you see here in the light, the exclusivity is achieved here by this wonderful sparkle and depth of the color. And the sparkle is being produced by glass Cyrillic elements in the color. And you see those fine lines here in platinum. Actually, we thought for Spezial, why don't we revitalize another heritage of BMW Motorrad? The first motorcycle we ever built in 1923 had hand ruling, pinstriping. And I'm very happy that we are now revitalizing our ability to do the hand pinstriping. And thanks to our Berlin factory, we have some colleagues over there. We have now new 6 trained experts, and there will be more to come, doing the hand ruling. And I can tell you, like a middle cover over there takes 40 minutes for somebody to do. So we have the sparkling Storm color, and we do also have the Blue Planet color, which is, they're also all available for the RT, for the Boxer, for the GT and the GTL. In addition, we do have this wonderful brown seat with nice detailing and stitching. And I forgot to mention here, very hard to see, we have beautiful forged rims. We have a display over there, nicer to see for you. High quality stuff. By the way, this here is the second color for the R90, the Blue Planet Aluminium. Last but not least, it's very important what Timo just said before. For the customer, we have a very big offer in convenience, since from now on, all these configurations I presented today are visible in our configurator in 360 degree. So by drag and drop or by a mouse click, you can create your dream bike. So allow me now, coming to an end, I would like to summarize BMW Motorrad Spezial, what it's all about. It's our individualization incentive by BMW Motorrad. You can configure from now on your dream bike, customize it with a mouse click. And it's very important, what we do here lives up to highest quality standards. It's driven by design, exclusivity, value, and performance. And as I said at the beginning, there's much more to come in the next years. Thank you very much.